Mic check, mic check. Yep.
Mic check. We're ready to go live whenever you guys are. Just
You got video up. Got it? Cool. Did you guys do a mic check?
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are here from Rockhurst High School, just in time for kickoff. Your St. Pius X Warriors battling against the Hawklets of Rockhurst. I am AJ Calcara. I'll be your play-by-play. With me today is my father. Proud to say, Tony Calcara. Tony, how you doing?
Son, good to be with you. Good evening, everybody at home watching. Appreciate your patience while we got online with some technical difficulties, but let's hope that's the tough part of the evening, and here we go. I can tell you that Rockhurst is about to kick off, and St. Pius will receive the opening kickoff, and they're looking directly into the sun, son.
There's the kick. Fielded at the 5. The return down the sideline, pushed out of bounds at about the 30, it seems. And your Warrior offense will take the field first.
Good return there by Chase Brookings.
Dad, what do you want to see out of the St. Pius offense here? First drive of the season.
Well, let's look at fundamentals, son. I think first things first, let's control the line of scrimmage. Let's protect the football. And if we can control the line of scrimmage, protect the football, let's move the football.
Certainly. Big key here, win the early downs. You do not want to get in 3rd and long. Get positive yardage 1st and 2nd down. Make it a manageable 3rd. Here we are out of the shotgun. Your quarterback, Jake Nichols. Unbalanced formation here, 3 to the left. Inside run up the middle. He is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. A no-yard gain there.
First carry of the season by Cannon Cruz. Looks like no gain.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30. Here we go, same formation, the nub tight end. Out of the pistol this time. Trips to the wide side of the field. Cruz in the backfield. The snap, play action pass, quick game, caught. That'll be a gain of 9, 10. They will give him the first down.
Good job.
First down, St. Pius.
Mr. Chisholm takes it, shakes and bakes, makes some moves, got us a first down.
It's always a good sign. Never want to go 3 and out on your first drive.
No. Let's control the football and let's get off to that good start we talked about.
Settle in.
We like the shotgun here, don't we?
You'll see a lot of pistol, a lot of shotgun tonight. Read option, the give.
Good job, Cannon.
Cruz, good gain as he slides down. Gain of 7 there. Right to about midfield. And they're going tempo here, no huddle. Rockhurst does not seem to be ready for it. Same formation.
Yeah. It's like a 2nd, 5?
2nd and 3. Another handoff. And he breaks free. Cruz, a first down, and Pius is moving along here.
Right, consecutive first downs.
Across midfield, St. Pius. 2 first downs now on this drive. This is exactly what they needed. Settle into the game. Prove that you belong. And hopefully finish this drive off with a touchdown. Trips to the right here. Y off. Out of the pistol once more. There's a snap. Throw to the outside. Caught at the 40. Out to the 35. Another gain of 9.
That connection again to Mr. Chisholm.
Second catch of the drive already.
A lot of pomp and circumstance to get started tonight. Band, crowd into it, very loud. It's a little quieter right now.
It is. 1st and 10 from the 34. Back in the pistol. Trips to the left. Play action pass,
Ooh,
and that's batted
bad
down. Incomplete pass, was looking for a bubble screen. BN got a hand on it. A lot of pressure up the middle. The opening drive here, a lot of runs, a lot of quick game in the passing, which you like to see. Take the free yards that they're giving you. But this is our first 2nd and 10 of the drive. Let's see what we dial up here.
I like that we're moving with good tempo. We're breaking the huddle early, plenty of time to settle in, to set up.
2 tight ends in this formation here. Split out left, 2 receivers. Back to pass, free rusher, hit as he throws. Oh, had a man.
Off the fingertips.
Could not reel it in. Number 13, Gerardo Pena, not able to haul that one in.
Credit Nichols, stood in the pocket, knew he was going to take the hit. He did. Made a pretty good throw. Little pressure. Takes us to 3rd and long.
Trips to the wide side. Takes the snap. Another free rusher. He's hit as he throws.
Goodness.
Ball's loose.
Pius
recovers.
recovers.
Man. Jake Nichols, 2 plays in a row, taking a shot and hanging in there. 2 plays in a row, they brought that blitz off the edge. Did not pick it up either time.
Completely untouched.
4th and long. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. Offense stays on the field. Be prepared for a pooch punt here. I highly doubt they go for this, but they might. Be prepared for the pooch punt.
Oh,
he caught him
Rockhurst
off sides.
Rockhurst jumped.
Free 5 yards.
We'll take
Smart.
that.
Very smart. Not often you see a team utilizing a hard count on the road, is it?
Nope. And credit Nichols with the hard count and getting the home team to jump offside there. Like you said, son, free 5 yards.
Offense is staying on the field. Now this is a bit more manageable. 4th and 10 here. Huge play early in this game. Bunch to the short side of the field.
They're showing blitz.
They are. Checking back to the sideline, barking out orders. Here comes the pooch punt.
Indeed.
There it is. Try to coffin corner him, and it is through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, a couple first downs for your St. Pius Warriors in that first drive. End up having to punt, get behind the sticks there, and now your defense will take the field. The drive started off promising. It's about everything you wanted to see.
They moved with good tempo, got themselves into that dreaded 3rd and long.
That will be a key to avoid this game.
But credit the offense for moving the ball, chewing up a little clock, getting some positive momentum. Now we'll turn it over to the defense. Let's go D.
See if the defense can get a 3 and out here, give the offense a short field to work with. Rockhurst under center here. 2 tight ends. Run up the gut. Whistled dead. Flag. Get the wording here.
Looks like we're going to get a false start against
False
Rockhurst.
start Rockhurst.
Yes.
Moving back 5. That will make it 1st and 15 from the 15. Rockhurst known for having a great running game. See if the front 7 can stack up to that, stuff the run, make them one-dimensional. From the shotgun here, Rockhurst. 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends. Back to pass. Lets it rip. Curl on the outside. It is caught. Tackled down by a couple defenders. Still going. Finally brought down after a gain of 8.
Ooh, we've got a player down for Rockhurst.
He took a hit there.
Yes, he did.
Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him.
That is Mr. Blake Thomas. We'll hope he's okay.
Indeed.
He's coming off.
Broke the first batch of tackles and then got walloped on the far side.
Yeah, he took a, when they wrapped up, he took a pretty good shot in that scrum there.
We'll We'll take a quick second here while they tend to the injured player.
He's holding that forearm, son.
Well, the important part is able to walk off the field, but as somebody who has broken their forearm, their wrist before, not a good look. Definitely send out prayers to him. Hope he's okay as we're about to resume play here.
We'll resume with, looks like a 2nd and 9 from where they've spotted it.
2nd and 9 from the 22. Under center, I formation.
Pius is crowding that line of scrimmage.
Got a full 8 in the box here. Handoff middle. He
job,
is
defense.
wrapped up. Whistle dead, finished off.
Nice job, defense. Mr. Lopez wrapped him up and hung on and was not letting go.
That's going to be the key today. Gang tackling. Get all 11 hats to the football.
Good penetration up front. You're right, 8 in the box, determined to stop the run. This is definitely a passing down.
Indeed. 3rd, and it looks about 6 here. 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Rockhurst remains under center in that I formation. Play action pass, boots out to his left, lets it fly, and it is. Looks like they're going to rule it a catch. Dragged his toes on the sideline and made the catch. That is number 6. Looks like Tristan Johnson.
Really hard to see from our vantage point.
Indeed. That's not an easy throw as a quarterback, a right-handed quarterback rolling out to your left to the boundary. Delivered a good throw. It's first down Hawks.
Dialed up a first down for Rockhurst.
Here's the snap, counter, run up the middle.
We're going to see a lot of Mr. Lewandowski tonight.
That we are.
Indeed.
Modest gain of about 3. Brings up yet another 3rd down here. 3rd and 4.
So far it's mirror on each side offensively, chewing up a little bit of clock, running the football.
You'd like to see the Pius defense get off the field here, be able to get off the field on 3rd downs. A bunch formation here, tight set, blitz off the edge, rolling to his right. He's under pressure from multiple Warriors. Hit as he throws, and he just throws it away. Dumps it into the sideline, incomplete.
Good job, defense.
Brought a blitz off the edge there. Flushed him out immediately to his right, made him uncomfortable, and in the end had to throw it away.
Defense holds their ground. And we'll get the ball back here.
We have an official timeout. 5:57 left here in the first quarter. Both teams get a couple first downs, but in the end, both have to punt.
I said before the game started, this had the feeling of one of those big-time heavyweight fights.
Indeed.
2 big guys bringing their best. 2 big heavyweights, and that's what we've seen so far. Both teams looking to run the football, the occasional pass.
Feels like the proverbial feeling out stage, if you will, if you want to liken this to boxing. Both teams throwing a couple jabs, feeling each other out.
And we're going to trade punts. Or hooch kicks. So Chase is looking right into the sun here.
You're going to have to battle that. Low snap, fielded. Short punt.
Very.
Short punt.
Didn't have to worry about the sun.
Decent roll, but all in all, that's going to be about a 20-yard punt there for Rockhurst. And there's that short field we talked about earlier. Short field for the Pius offense coming up.
Going to get the ball back here in pretty fair field condition. Yeah, that low snap, I think, threw off the rhythm.
Yep, most definitely. Pius looks like they're going to receive the ball here at the 36. Coming out here, we have trips to the wide side of the field in a bunch formation.
Mr. Cruz in the backfield once again, and he's going to get the carry.
Inside carry, battling, fighting for yards.
Kept those legs turning.
He did, carried a few defenders there for a gain of 4, maybe even 5. Yeah, he was stuffed there at about a 1-2 yard gain. He kept those legs churning.
Took a couple of Hawklets with him.
Indeed. 2nd and 5 from the 41 here. 2 tight end set. Cruz once again in the backfield, flanked from Nichols. Another handoff to Cruz. Cruz gets to the outside. Cruz puts his head down, running through defenders. That is a good gain. First down, Pius.
That's a
running angry.
That's a nice run, a nice tag team effort. The offensive line did their job. Rockhurst came out with a 4-man defensive front, and still, solid run by Cannon, solid job by the offensive line. First down, St. Pius. That's good stuff.
That's a way to set the tempo right there.
Once again in Rockhurst territory on the other side of the field.
Back in the pistol. Nichols takes the snap. 3rd straight handoff. This one stuffed. Stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go.
Caden Locke there on the carry, his first tonight.
That'll be a loss of 2. Bring up a 2nd and 12 from right at midfield. They break the huddle here. Another 2 tight end set. Back in the pistol. Moving now to the shotgun.
Rockhurst with 3 down linemen.
A 3-3 stack. Another handoff up the middle. Again, nothing going there. Modest gain of a couple. Right back to where the chains initially began. And we have a 3rd and 10 coming up. Well, the couple drop back passes that we've seen so far, there's been substantial pressure off the edge. See if we can shore that up here. Rockhurst's been bringing the pressure. Give Nichols a chance to give him some time, chance to survey the field, see if he can find an open receiver. So they're going to have trips to the wide side. Some discussion being had. 6 on the play clock.
3 down linemen, they're showing pressure off that corner.
A false start.
Yes.
Jumped early. That will push you back 5 yards, not what you need.
A lot of activity on the defensive side of the ball, a lot of movement.
They're in that 3-3 stack, walking up, walking back, showing, not showing.
Switching ends.
3rd and 15 coming up here. Trips to the wide side. 3 down linemen. Motion across. The snap. Nichols back to pass. Steps up. Throws a strike, and it's caught just shy of the first down marker.
Mr. Pena on the reception there.
Had to go down and get that one.
Yes,
Great
did.
reception.
That's going to bring up.
It's 4th and 1. They're moving quickly here.
Yeah.
Moving quickly. Rockhurst discombobulated.
Yes, they are.
Here we
Quick
go.
snap.
4th and 1. The snap up the middle.
Get it,
He
Cannon.
He just got it, it
yes,
seems.
he did. Where the official standing on that far side, it's close.
He just got it. That was close. They might have to bring the chains out for that one, but it looks like by the nose of the football, he will have a first down.
Well, I like Coach Simone. He's calling a first down over there on the sideline. He's pointing out, and he's helping the officials, but they're still going to measure. I trust Coach Simone.
As we predicted, a measurement will come to pass. I think he just got it.
Nose of the football.
that last effort there.
Moment of truth. Oh my goodness.
I think he got it.
By the nose of the football. They're looking at it awfully close.
Oh,
nope.
no.
Good grief. Well, they're having a conversation down there.
I think he got it. Looks like it's going to go Rockhurst's way here. A little bit of home cooking potentially. That reminds me of the, I believe it was a Monday night football game, maybe a Sunday night football game a few years ago. Do you remember when they brought the note card out
And
when they were measuring?
Measuring.
Like that was in line there.
That's what that looked like.
It did.
It looked.
If he didn't get it, it had to be by a hair.
With the benefit of the binoculars here, it looked like he got it.
Nonetheless,
again, I trust Coach Simone. Coach said it was a first down.
I would agree with you.
Well,
Nonetheless, Rockhurst here back on offense.
Indeed. Let's play some defense, fellas.
Play action, long play action, looking deep.
Yes, he
Nothing
is.
there. He's being mirrored, nowhere to go. Scrambles down the sideline, found a little nook, little cranny there, and he gets a gain of 10. They will give him the first down.
Mr. Chase Brookings showed him the sideline and escorted him out, but he rolled those shoulders. He was looking downfield. Good job defensively. Secondary did not give any ground and forced him to scramble, albeit a first down, but they took away that long ball he was looking for.
Credit to Pius for being ready. Typically, you do look for that long ball. The team gets a turnover on downs. They look to go long, make a splash play. Pius ready for it.
Yeah, they're nudging the midfield border here.
Wide bunch. Shotgun. Screen to the boundary here. Avoids one tackler and brought down by a gaggle of Warriors after a gain of 9.
Move into Pius territory here for the first time tonight.
Finding multiple ways to get Lewandowski the ball here. Minute 25 left on the clock. It'll be 2nd and 8, second and 2. We'll call it 2nd and 2.
Fast first quarter.
It's been a very fast first quarter. It's been clean. Only a couple penalties.
Running the football, clock keeps ticking away.
Rockhurst from the gun, snap, back to pass, all day. Takes a shot downfield, and it is too far.
Incomplete, yep. Led him a little too far.
Chase Brookings there with the blanket coverage.
Chase has been active.
He has, calling his name quite a bit here. Looking for Tristan Johnson once more on that boundary. That'll bring up, should be a 3rd and short here. Yep, there we go. 3rd and 2. Expect Lewandowski up the middle here.
Lining up in
I formation.
There
Toss, short toss, and he gets the edge, and he will get the first down. Short toss to the boundary, picks up the line to gain, and that will move the chains down at about the 39 there. Rockhurst moving the football. See if the Pius defense can stiffen up. Rockhurst breaks a huddle, 12 on the play clock. And the shotgun trips formation. Takes a snap, handoff, middle, gets free, and he will, looks like, move the chains once again.
Yeah, he just shuffled through that hole, didn't he?
Quick hitter up the middle. Avoided the initial defender and got to the second level.
Eventually brought down by Cameron Phillips.
Rockhurst getting entirely too much on first and second down here this drive. Let's see if this front seven can stiffen up. Back in the shotgun, trips to the right, takes the snap. Another quick hitter up the middle. He's stuffed this time, right on cue.
Good job.
That'll be a loss of about 2 there. Met him right at the point of attack.
A lot of credit to be given around on that tackle. You had to force him.
This is exactly what you want, second and long here. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That'll be the end of the first quarter. It'll be 0-0. And as we flip the side of the field, we'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back. We are back here for the start of the second quarter. Rockhurst here, second and long to start. Tell you what, as far as first quarters go, it's about as clean and about as efficient as you could have asked so far. The 0-0 seems like a rock fight right now.
Couple of penalties, that's it.
Hard count. Pius does not jump. Under center. Play action pass.
Oh, he's got pressure.
Immediate pressure. Steps up in the pocket, looking downfield. Got a man that is too short. Will skip before it gets to his intended target. Again, number 6, Tristan Johnson on the receiving end.
Good job defense. That pressure makes all the difference in the world. He stepped up, let it go.
Got him off platform and made it
off balance throw.
Indeed. Much more difficult throw than it had to be. Big third down here. Third and long from the 29. Obvious passing down. Watch for a screen. They've been wanting to get Lewandowski the ball all night. Watch for a bit of a slip screen here. 2 tight end set in the shotgun. Back to pass. 3-step drop.
Good
Broken
job,
up.
defense. Well done. You could not time that any better. Chase Brookings
Once again.
met the receiver right as the ball hit him in the hands. Well done.
He's been a blanket on that side of the field in this early portion of the game. They've gone his way 2 or 3 times and nothing to show for it.
Met the challenge every time.
Brings up a 4th and long. Offense staying on the field.
They're in that that territory, right?
Yes,
Where you're
the no man's land,
inside the
if you will.
30-yard line. It's a long field goal. Can't punt.
Watch for Pius to dial up a blitz here. Looks like they're showing blitz.
Here
There
they come.
it is. Bring 5. They get pressure over the middle.
Intercepted! Good job,
Intercepted!
defense.
Cannon Cruz on the interception.
Cannon showing his two-way ability there. He just slipped in there and ate it up. Like that energy over there on the Pius sideline.
Following the turnover, the defense, unreal. How about that? Standing on its head there. Rockhurst following a turnover, moves down the field. They get into scoring position. Pius defense stiffens up.
Good defense. Good pressure. Again, making him move his feet in the pocket. And he stepped up and let it go. And he was introduced to Cannon Cruz.
Pius offense taking the field here from the 21. Back in that bunch formation from the pistol. It's an off-balance look, it seems. Run up the middle. He will fight for a gain of 4, we'll call it. Gain of 4 to the 25.
Caden Locke again on the carry.
Pius going quick, going tempo here. Hard count, nothing there. Check into the sideline for the play call. Plenty of time on the play clock. Seems the play is in. Play action pass. Looking long.
Yes,
He's
he
got
is.
a man.
Oh,
a
that's
pass
interference. There's the
flag.
penalty flag.
All over him.
He had the time to throw that football. Kudos there to the offensive line. Terrific throw. That was on the money. We're going to pick up a pass interference here.
Looking for Brock Chisholm, and he was all over him. That'll move the ball. Unfortunately, this is not the NFL. It's not a spot foul. This is high school. We will move the ball forward 15 yards from the original line of scrimmage.
He is marching it off as we speak.
Looks like it will end up at the 40.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
First time Pius tried to take the top off.
Make him think about it. Let him know that we're willing to go downfield, loosen things up, and then you look to run the football again.
Yep.
With Locke, with Cruz.
Pius breaks the huddle. Back in their bunch formation. Snap, carry, right up the middle, nothing there. He is swallowed up right at the line to gain. A little bit of extracurriculars happening behind the play here.
Indeed. And there's no flag. Interesting.
Well, typically if you see a lineman with their helmet off,
Yes. Yes.
you see where I'm getting at.
That's my interesting comment. And you can hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd in attendance here.
Nonetheless, it will be 2nd and 10.
Did I say
Pius.
heavyweight fight?
You mentioned it once or twice. Feels like we're in the middle of it right now.
Cannon is back in the backfield.
Twins to the wide side, back in the pistol. Back to pass. 5-step drop, looking for the curl. He's got him. Met right as he caught the ball.
Good tackle. He hung on there, but Pena made a catch nonetheless.
Positive yardage. Brings up a much more manageable, well, I say that. It was only a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Key here is to give Jake Nichols some time to throw the football. You'd imagine Rockhurst wants to dial up a blitz of some sort here.
Let's see what they show here. They're going to go with 3 down linemen again.
4 wide for Pius from the pistol. And there's going to be a timeout called from Pius' sideline. Looks like there'll be some confusion.
Yeah, timeout St. Pius.
Timeout comes with 9:33 left in the 2nd quarter. Got a 3rd and 8 coming up. Neither team really able to find a footing here so far. It's been back and forth.
You get a little bit of a rhythm going, and then the defense steps up, and we've, like we said, traded some punts. But so far, defense has ruled the first 15, 16 minutes of this football game.
They have. Clearly both teams are trying to establish the run. And both teams have got to the other side of the field. But again, those defenses have stiffened up, had some timely stops. That leaves us deadlocked at 0-0 so far.
The sun has dipped down, the lights are on. So as we're up at the press box area, St. Pius with the football, moving from right to left if you're listening on a radio dial.
What year is this?
This is 2026, but we still listen to the radio, son, especially Royals games. And Mitch Holtis, remember him?
I do. 4 wide from the shotgun. They pick up the blitz this time. Got a man over the middle, and it is through his hands. Looks to be Caden Locke there.
That ball had some mustard on it.
It did.
That definitely, he fired that.
He let it rip, but very catchable ball. Would have been right at the sticks. But that will bring up a 4th and long, and the punt team will come out for the first time. something to note there. We did pick up, they brought that same blitz they've been bringing all night. Picked it up that time. Nichols had good protection, time to throw, delivered a ball.
They like to make some noise on those borders on each end.
See if we can get a clean operation here. First punt of the season. A little bit of a low snap, handled easily. Rugby style punt.
They're going to let it bounce.
He's going to get a good bounce.
Yeah, he sure is.
That'll be dead at the 24. Good punt there from your do-it-all man, your quarterback, your punter, Mr. Nichols. And the Pius defense trotting out once again here for the third time. See if they can get the ball back for the Pius offense. They've stood tall so far, and their number will be called again. 1st and 10 here from, rolled a little farther than I thought. 1st and 10 from the 23. Rockhurst with a full field ahead of them. 9:17 left here in the second quarter. They're under center, back in their I formation. Wide receivers flank to either side. Got a toss. He hits the hole right up the middle, and he will get to the second level for about a gain of 8, it seems. 9. They'll walk it off at 9.
Easton Massey came up to make that tackle. We started out that series with Mr. Ross, Holman on the defensive line.
Second and 1 from the 32.
And they're, of course, joined by number 87, Carson Barnes. See if the fellas can get some penetration here.
Another run up the gut. Modest gain, enough to get the first down. That will move the chains. Gang tackling from your Warriors here tonight. A lot of hats to the ball.
Charlie Pranger leads the charge there defensively. Modest gain, enough for the first down.
Rockhurst breaks the huddle on first down here. They've been in this I formation quite a bit tonight. Fullback offset to the left. Play action pass, boots out to his right. He's looking for a man deep, and it is caught.
They're going to say that he was inbounds.
He was.
Boy, that was close.
He got 1 foot inbounds. That's all it takes here at the high school level. The back shoulder ball there.
Number 3, Elijah Curtis, went up and climbed the proverbial ladder.
That was an impressive catch. Got the foot down. Perfect back shoulder ball like that, it's hard. It's very difficult, almost impossible to defend.
And it was good coverage.
It was.
Good throw, good catch. Had good coverage down there.
Right up the middle. He bounces to the outside, met by a couple Warriors.
Good job defense.
Number 4, Brock Chisholm there to wrestle him out. Gain of a couple. Well, this is exactly where they were last drive when the St. Pius defense stiffened up. See if they can have a repeat effort here.
Officially looks like about a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 at the 28.
He tried to bounce that to the outside and did, but defense closed. Good speed.
Great pursuit.
Closed that off pretty quick.
2 running backs here in the backfield. 3 wide from the shotgun. Running back in motion, looking that way. A little shuffle up the middle, and it is eaten up.
That had no shot from the very beginning. Holman made his presence known.
Great awareness from Holman. They tried to do a cheeky little pitch up the middle there, little shovel pass, and he was on top of it. Not often you see a defensive tackle get a pass breakup, but
that just flat didn't work. Good job defense for reading that.
This will bring up a 3rd and long. Trips to the wide side for Rockhurst. Pius bringing a corner blitz from the edge.
Oh,
gets
tipped.
it out, and it is
excellent
tipped
job.
away. Number 11, Chase Brookings off the edge. They brought that corner blitz, and he got up, climbed the ladder, batted it down.
This is that interesting, again, part of
Right.
the field.
Feels like deja vu a little bit. We are exactly where we were a few moments ago. Pius defense here on 4th and 7, trying to get the ball back. Rockhurst will come out and trips once again. See if Pius dials something up. Linebacker blitz up the middle. Pressure off his platform, rolling to his right, has a man, too far, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Good job, defense. Good pressure, good coverage in the secondary.
He was chased down by Blake Fisher there. Sent him on a linebacker blitz. He beat the guard.
And Mr. Brookings making noise again in the secondary. Defense repeats exactly what happened on the last drive and closes the door.
They are bending, they are not breaking.
Another turnover on downs.
As the Pius offense is about to take the field here, we are still deadlocked, 0-0, second quarter, 7:40 on the clock. And the Pius offense looking to score our first points of the game. Nichols in the shotgun, flanked by Cruz. And there's the give, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing going. Immediate pressure up the middle from the Rockhurst D line. And there was nothing going from the beginning.
So you got the brothers making noise there on both sides of the football. Cash, offensively, defensively, his brother, Cruz, stepped in there. Loss of close to 2 yards.
Nichols takes a snap, play action, quick slant, caught, and he will be wrestled down after a gain of about 6 or 7 yards there. That was Brock Chisholm on the reception. Good gain, brings up a manageable third down.
Third and six, manageable again. Playbook's wide open here. First down here would be beautiful.
It would give your defense a chance to breathe.
See if we can gain some additional momentum and build off this first down.
The quick gain has been there. We'll see if they go back to it. Nichols in the shotgun. He takes the snap. And it is
Oh,
caught!
my goodness!
That's the Karam!
That ball was
Down the
tipped
sideline
twice.
to the 30, the 25, makes a move. He's gone! Number 11, Chase Brookings.
Touchdown, St. Pius. Wow. That is almost unexplainable. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it.
Jake Nichols throws a slant.
A swipe, a tip, it caromed up in the air. Right place, right time. Great
Unbelievable.
eyes, great reaction. Just like they drew it up.
Just like they drew it up.
Just like they drew it up.
I'm sure they practiced that 100 times.
Oh, now
Oh,
we're
there is
being
a
told there's a
flag.
penalty flag. I don't see where the flag's at.
I did not see a flag come in at all. Let's see what the ruling is here.
They're going to call an illegal block against St. Pius, so that has to be during the return or from the carom after he caught it. I can't see where the flag's at, but where they're spotting the football, they're going to mark the penalty off from that spot.
Unbelievable.
So they're going to spot the ball down around the 15-yard line. So that block then, based on where they're spotting the ball, had to be very close to the end zone.
I wish we had instant replay. I missed the quote-unquote penalty. I'm not sure what happened.
And I missed the flag altogether.
Well, nonetheless, off the carom, Brookings brings it down. The would-be touchdown wiped off the board, but it is 1st and 10 for Pius from the 15. Some momentum now for the Warriors.
Let's finish it, St. Pius.
Cruz
Good job,
up the
Cannon.
middle. And he is brought down after a good gain.
He is quick. He just slashed and ate that hole up.
Looks to be an official timeout. Yes, they mentioned on the PA, every 6 minutes there'll be a water break due to the heat. So that will be the official water break for the second quarter.
And the official spot, gain of 7, will bring up a 2nd and 3. We are clearly in the red zone and about to punch it. I think we have. Are we spotted about the 9-yard line?
That's one of the most incredible plays I think I've seen.
That was something.
It went off Brookings, off a Hawklet, off another Hawklet. Excuse me, not Brookings. Brookings came down with it. But it came off 2 Hawklets. Brookings with the incredible wherewithal to stay with it, brings it down. Races down the field. Made a man miss in that return as well, that reception.
That initial touch
Gosh.
on the throw, it wasn't your normal, you reach your hand up and just get a paw on it. He brought from down under and swung his arm up, shot it into the air, hit another Hawk, and right into the hands of the waiting Pius receiver.
Defensive back coaches across the country preach most interceptions come off of tips and overthrows. I don't think there's many wide receiver coaches saying that most of your touchdowns come off of tips and overthrows, but that is exactly what happened right there. Pius offense taking the field, 2nd and short coming up from inside the 10-yard line, looks like the 9.
I venture to guess that'll be one of the more watched plays on Huddle.
Yes, most definitely. That'll get a couple chuckles in the film room. The snap, the give, up the middle,
Cannon
breaks
breaks
a
it.
tackle, tries to cut back up, loses his footing. He'll be down at the 5, right at the sticks. Let's see where they mark it.
He is right on
It
top
looks
of
like
the
it'll be
5-yard line.
3rd and short, 3rd and inches.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and mark him now. They're
There it
changing
is.
the mind.
First down.
They're going to say first down. It brings us to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 5. See if Pius can draw first blood here. Bunch formation, Cruz in the backfield. Nichols takes the snap. It's Cruz up the middle. Cruz is met at the line of scrimmage, brought down. Bring up 2nd and goal.
Luke Connell on the stop. They bunched that up inside
They
pretty
did.
good, and there was really nowhere to go with that.
We're at the goal line here. They've been teasing that read almost all night. We'll see if Nichols keeps it one of these times, tries to get the edge. Something to look for there.
Credit to Cannon. He kept the legs churning, did not give up. Ends up being no gain.
2nd and goal, Pius from the gun. Trips right. Cruz flanks the give.
Bounced it
Cruz
again.
tries to get back up the field, but he cannot. He is brought down after a gain of 1.
Yep, spotting it at the 4. Huge play here.
Indeed.
You're approaching the 4-minute mark.
What happens in this play will surely determine whether they take 3 or decide to go for it. Nichols with a shotgun.
I'm going to look for Nichols to make it happen.
Bunch formation, takes the
And there
snap,
it is.
rolls to his right.
There it is.
He's scrambling, gets
Touchdown.
right and into the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nichols scrambles in. Pius deserves the touchdown, and they get it. And your Warriors have drawn first blood here at Rockhurst.
He would not be denied.
He would not.
Shoulder down.
Took on multiple defenders, and there is a man down.
There is a Rockhurst player down. He's
He
coming
is
off the field.
Getting up on his own power, shaken up.
Looks like Lewandowski.
Nichols takes the snap,
He
looks for
smelled.
the play action. He rolled to his right, nothing in the end zone. He took it into his own hands, showed his dual threat ability there.
He smelled it and went out there and just took it.
Showed some physicality too. Nothing gets the sideline going like your quarterback dropping a shoulder, sacrificing for the team.
Well, for counting big plays, Pius has had the bigger plays so far
Indeed,
tonight.
Here we go. Pius coming out in the swinging gate. See if they go with it or if they, yep, there they go. They will motion back in.
Tisan to attempt the extra point. Another whistle.
Whistles, flags.
Offside defense.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Half the distance to the
Agreed.
goal.
Yes.
Do you consider going for 2 here?
Let's see what Coach Simone has up his sleeve. Cannon is coming back on the field.
Looks like the offense is going to convene here on the sideline. Got 40 seconds to work with on that play
Yes,
clock.
you do. You got some time here to think about it. I believe they have 2 timeouts remaining.
Seems they're going to send the offense on the field.
So you have an extra point. Basically, it's the same distance,
Yep.
minus 1 yard, versus you're at the doorstep. You're on the 1 yard line. Do you go for 2?
They will elect to go for 2. I, for one, agree with the decision.
Coach is playing to win.
2 tight ends to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Cruz in the backfield. Nichols from the shotgun takes the snap. The hand is to Cruz. Cruz dives over the top. 8-0 St. Pius. 2-point conversion is good. Cruz looking like Marcus Allen,
He did look like Marcus Allen.
diving over the top of bodies.
That shows generational thing here. I thought I thought Walter Payton with the dive. Either way, it was pretty. 8 points on the board for St. Pius with just over 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Again, my observation, it's very quiet in the stadium.
It is. A sense of distress.
8 plays, 72 yards. The big pass play. Initially denied 7 points with the penalty. St. Pius redoubles their efforts, is able to punch it in. The offside penalty puts them in a position to go for 2. They do, they score.
Costly penalty.
All burners cooking right now. Tison to kick it off.
There's the boot.
Hayes and Johnson back.
Fielded at the 10. He's got a hole.
Yes, he does.
He hits it, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line. Good return.
It was. Ben Hayes showed some speed there. That hole was big. It closed quickly, but a good return there nonetheless.
Incredibly important tackle. He gets past that line of defense, and he is
We're in a
likely gone.
Danger zone.
Likely gone. Now it's the defense's time to answer. Keep momentum on your side. After a touchdown, you'd like to get this Rockhurst. There is a penalty flag.
Wow, they're going to
We'll
call
go
that
the
penalty
other way.
against.
That'll bring 'em back.
Rockhurst.
Wasn't a hold. Is that a block in the back?
Looked like a block in the back.
That brings them back quite some
That sure
way.
does. That's a big penalty. You're looking at the 40-yard line,
It's a 25-yard difference.
and now you're back about the 14, 15-yard line. Will they'll officially spot it?
Initially starting with a short field, now Rockhurst has the length of the field to look at. 1st and 10 from the 15.
Lopez, Barnes, and Holman on the D-line. Dig in.
Snap, play action pass. Looking deep again. The throwback, he's got Lewandowski. Makes a man miss. He's brought down from behind. Dragged out of bounds.
Drug out of bounds on the far side of the field. Yeah, he rolls right. Everybody goes with him. He looks back on the throwback.
Sneaky play.
He had some room to maneuver out there.
Lewandowski, the delayed halfback wheel off the play action.
You mentioned it earlier. They are awfully creative offensively, finding ways to get number 0 the football.
It's no secret who their bell cow is. That said, bell cow will now come off the field for a break after that. Catch and run. 1st and 10 here for Rockhurst from about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, clock
down.
stopped with them going out of bounds, so you're about 3:41 remaining.
Running
in the-
back
in the
motions
half.
to, and it's going to be a QB draw up the middle. He's got a hole. He hits it. Drugged down by a multitude of defenders for a gain of 9.
Carson Barnes. Good stop. He did have help from Chase Brookings again. Officially looks like what, son? 9-yard gain?
9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up. Rockhurst will stick in the shotgun. Back to trips to the wide side. Lewandowski still off the field. Pius looking to bring pressure.
And they're
He's got
getting it.
nowhere to go. He's being chased. He just dumps it to the
Threw it
sideline.
away.
Nowhere
Heavy,
to go.
heavy pressure. Heavy
That was number
pressure.
44, Thomas Dickerson, on the pressure.
We
And
got
have
a
another
player down.
Hawklet
Yes, sir.
down.
We have a player down at the 40-yard line. We'll hang tight here while we have a Rockhurst player down. Designed roll to his right. Good pressure. Good defense. Well, so far, I think this is everything I thought it could be. This is a very, very good football game. Competitive on both sides of the football. Big plays both ways.
Competitive, very physical as well. Very physical. Player walking off will be number 23, Burke Gasson for the Hawklets. He's walking off on his own strength. Good sign to see.
We haven't talked much about the text line tonight. We've been so busy watching this back and forth.
We got anything going?
Yeah, Mr. Chris Proschek has reached out. He's looking for another shake and bake. I assume he wants to see it and hear it on the St. Pius side of the football. Hello, Chris and family. Hoping we get to do that again here pretty soon.
Rockhurst back under center after the injury timeout. The give is to
Great
Lewandowski. He
job,
swallowed it up.
defense.
Swallowed up, and that will not be enough for the first down.
Cameron Phillips leading the charge there. Lot of penetration.
Interesting decision coming up here. 4th and 1 for the Hawklets. Official timeout once again.
I'm not sure if they're going to call for a measurement or not, or if we're just going to go official timeout.
Well,
he looks like he's a full yard short.
He does. Now, if I miss this one, I will be 0 for 2. It'd be a bad way to start the season, but I truly don't think he got it. No bias at all, of course.
On the text line, a little love to Mr. Chris Ross and family who are watching at home tonight. Hello to the Ross family.
They bring the sticks out here for a second measurement.
They are going to
the
measure.
night.
Where that stick was, he was a full yard short. Look at that. My eyes still work, even though I'm using binoculars. I'm cheating. I knew he was a good yard short. 4th and 1.
If anything, gives both sides to convene here. Game plan. Rockhurst will keep the offense on the field. Gosh, if
so, here's right. You don't want to jump offside.
No,
you
watch the
don't want to
ball.
give a free 5 yards and a free first down. Stay the course. Stay on side. Rockhurst has all three timeouts, son?
They do.
Remaining, so they can try to work that. We'll see if they run a play here.
The Rockhurst
Dangerous to
quarterback
run
under
a play,
center.
and he
QB
does.
sneak right up the middle, and it looks like he's going to have enough.
He did get it.
No trickery, no hard counts.
Nope.
Right up,
just
QB sneak.
Just aggressive play calling there.
I'll give Rockhurst a first down, a 1st and 10, right at midfield,
They
right
are
at the 50-yard
right
line.
at the 50-yard line with just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Rockhurst from the gun, fullback, with
Yes.
Lewandowski in the backfield at running back. Motion across the line of scrimmage.
Well, jet
Jet
sweep.
sweep action. There's a flag down.
Good job, defense.
Swallowed
Ate
up.
that up. You're right. There's a flag down in the backfield. If I'm going to guess, that's an illegal formation. We shall see.
Anytime there's a motion like that, you look for illegal shift,
It was
illegal
a
formation.
quick drop of the flag. There it is, illegal shift.
Illegal shift.
We're
on
in the ballpark with
offense.
that. Yeah.
That'll walk them back 5. 1st and 15. We are under the 2-minute warning at 1:59 on the play or on the game clock.
Still a first half that's moved pretty quickly here.
Yes.
Coming up on the 8 o'clock hour.
Pius will decline the penalty. They'll keep it 2nd and 10 rather than the 1st and 15. 2nd and long coming up for the Hawklets.
That takes the down, not the yards.
See if Pius can get off the field here. Maybe utilize some timeouts to save some time if they can. Get the ball back and try to get a 2-possession lead going into halftime. That'd be something.
Yes, it would. And I
But-
think it hedges here on this play. What happens on
Indeed.
2nd down and 10?
One step at a time. Back under center here. Lewandowski in the backfield. The lone, excuse me, not the lone man. Fullback flanked to the quarterback's right. The give is to Lewandowski.
Keeps it on the ground.
He's got nowhere
Oh,
to
we
go.
bounced it. Great
He is
job,
wrapped up.
defense.
met at the line of scrimmage.
Chase Brookings leads the charge.
Brookings with the initial offer.
St. Pius comes out of there with the football and they're pointing, but I believe the officials have ruled that down.
Blown dead. Yeah, Brookings came up and met him pad to pad and then got some help from the reinforcements chasing from the backside. That brings up 3rd and long, and Pius will use,
Rockhurst calls the timeout.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Yes, it is.
Very interesting.
With 1:17 to go, loss of about 2 yards on that. Great reaction by the St. Pius defense. Read it, attacked it, blew it up. Loss of 2 yards. Again, I'm going to comment on the energy from that St. Pius sideline. There is a lot of energy.
That's what you love to see, the sideline locked in. They're engaged. Everybody at any moment ready to get their number called. Wanting to get their number called. That's what you want. Pius does have 2 timeouts left, as does Rockhurst. 1:17 on the clock here.
Significant 3rd down here on a 3rd and 12.
If you see Rockhurst tackled inbounds, you can guarantee Pius will burn one of those timeouts to save time. Interesting to see what the strategy will be for Rockhurst. They blow a timeout, so you would imagine they're going to be going for the 1st down here. But we'll see if they mitigate risk at all. Rockhurst up to the line of scrimmage from the gun.
Again,
looks like a 2 tight end set.
2 wide receivers.
Play action pass. He's going to be looking deep here. He's only got 2 men.
He's got pressure.
He does have pressure.
He
Dumps
dumped
it
it.
low.
Oh,
it
goodness.
is hauled in. He's chopped down, but not after a 1st down gain.
Boy, that was a bobble, and he hung on to that ball for dear life.
Luca Abreu bobbled it a couple times and finally came down with it.
He knew he had some room and just could not catch it fast enough, so to speak, and then turn that upfield and got 16 when they needed 12.
The Rockhurst QB Miller had the wherewithal under a lot of pressure, a lot of duress. He dumped it down to his check down, and it worked out.
Good pressure again by the St. Pius front.
Under a minute to play here in the 1st half. Miller takes a snap, swings it out wide. He is met.
Oh, what a tackle.
Open field tackle.
Outstanding.
Charlie Pranger.
Now he's out there one-on-one. He misses that tackle. There is some business to be done on that
A
sideline.
lot of open grass.
What a fantastic tackle, Charlie Pranger.
That's teach tape right there. Goes for the legs, gets him down.
And he held on.
He did.
Would not be denied. So that ends up being a loss of 4. Now, again, I'm not a math major. I believe, am I right, is that their 3rd and final timeout?
That was their second timeout.
Their second timeout. I told you I'm not a math major.
1 more remaining. I'm sure your students back at Pius can attest to that.
Well, we do history, so I'll catch a break.
Second and long from the 40 here. I wonder what their kicker situation is. They have been in fringe field goal range twice tonight.
And they've elected not
not
to
to
kick.
do it.
Yeah.
So we will see how that pans out if it comes to that.
So we're going to resume 2nd and 14 from the 40-yard line. The ball is kissing the line of scrimmage there at the 40. Pius shows blitz.
Shows blitz. Looks like a little action there at the line of scrimmage. Nothing
got
called.
nowhere to go
Miller
with it.
rolling to his right, throws back across his body, and he'll have the connection for a gain of 5. Tristan Johnson, we've called his name a lot tonight.
And clock is running. You're
And
now at 27 seconds.
Hawklets are in go mode. They are hurrying to the ball. 20 seconds remaining.
3rd and
They're
7.
taking a long time to
Yes,
get
they are.
themselves set up here.
This is the telltale
They're
play.
going to run the, nope, QB counter on the read. Oh,
Oh,
my.
he pitched it late. That's a
wait,
fumble.
That's a live football. We're covered by Pius.
That's a live football. He's past the line of scrimmage.
That's a live football. They cannot blow
He
that
is
dead.
past the line of scrimmage, and that ball sailed and was recovered by St. Pius.
He was,
I'm not
They're-
sure how we're calling that a
Wow.
pass.
wow. He was certainly past the line of scrimmage. I do believe it was an illegal forward pass.
At the
but-
very least, reading my mind, at the very least, an illegal forward pass.
Wow. That'll bring it back to 4th down here. 9 seconds remain, 1 timeout for Rockhurst.
I'm not the only one questioning that on the
Timeout,
field.
they will
Yes.
blow it. This has a chance to be your final play
Yes,
of the
9
first half.
seconds remaining in the half. I'm not going to beat the proverbial dead horse, but I'm not sure how that's not an illegal forward pass and then a fumble recovered by St. Pius. But be that as it may, here we are now. Fourth down and 7.
He was at least 2 or 3 yards down the field.
I think that's that reaction, right? You turn that corner and you've got some grass in front of you, but then you see the receiver and you make that split-second decision. We've seen it before.
We have. Kelsey's done that a couple times. Pitched it back to a man. Usually frowned upon by coaches.
Unless it works.
Unless it works.
Hall of Famers get away with that.
That they do. They tend to have some leeway. All right, 9 seconds on the clock here. Pius up 8-0.
Yeah, we're going to line up with 4 wide receivers and a single set back.
No timeouts for Rockhurst.
No.
Imagine they'll be gunning for the end zone here for a Hail Mary situation. Maybe a trick play, a hook and ladder, something along those lines.
See if we get some
Takes a
pressure,
snap.
bringing an extra man.
Flushed out.
Oh, he's got
He's just gonna
pressure,
throw
and
it
he throws it away.
And that will be that.
Good
2
pressure.
seconds on the clock.
41, Charlie Ross. 44, Thomas Dickerson. Good job, St. Pius. Defense makes a stand. 2 seconds. Looks like they put a second back on the clock. So do you take a shot here or do you take a knee?
Take a knee and you go to the
Be happy with your 8-point lead
on the road.
and a solid first half.
You're on the road. You're up 8-0. Yeah, you take a knee. You go to the second half. If you told Coach Simone you'd have the lead going into the second half, you'd take that 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to line up
There it
and
is.
take a knee
Yep.
here.
There it
All
is.
right, son,
That
what
will
a
end
good
our
first half. Yes.
Wow. Dominated by defenses. The highlight, a caromed pass received by Brookings, taken down, taken back from a penalty, and then
Lowering the
Nichols-
shoulder.
Yeah, Nichols
Making
lowers
it
his
happen.
shoulder.
And then we get the penalty,
Yep.
right? Sets up the 2-point conversion, which brings us to where we're at right now with an 8-0 lead. Looks like we're set here for a 20-minute halftime. So those watching at home or listening on your radio dial, we will be back with you for the second half here out at Rockhurst after this brief timeout for the 20-minute halftime.
Alrighty, folks, we are back about a minute and a half here before the second half starts. Pius holding an 8-0 lead. The sun is down. The lights are on. I tell you what, it is beautiful out here. It could not be more perfect.
We could not have asked for a nicer evening, and we could not have asked for a better first half, exactly the way we'd like to see it. St. Pius on the scoreboard, Rockhurst with a goose egg.
Well, exactly how you predicted it at the beginning. It seems it's been a heavyweight fight. It's been back and forth. Both teams sustained drives. But at the end of the day, Pius's defense, every time they've gotten about within the 35 there on their own side of the field, they have stiffened up. They have gotten off the field when it mattered. And the difference in the game, that crazy carom play from Brookings, coming down with it, getting down the field, and then Nichols finishing it off there in the end zone. So
now, what's interesting, and I hear the other side of the story, I can already hear it. Well, that was a lucky play, the carom, the kick. What's interesting about that is that penalty called it back, so we had to redouble our efforts and find a way to put it in the end zone.
We earned it.
And we did. We earned that touchdown. And then a mistake puts you at the 1 yard line. Coach Simone says, let's go for it, fellas.
Yep.
And they punch in 2, which puts us at the 8-0 mark. So 24 minutes down, 24 minutes to go.
I can guarantee you the Rockers coach preached fundamentals, because fundamentals cost them 2 points there, most definitely.
Only, again, correct me if I'm wrong, just the 1 turnover with the interception by Cannon Cruz early on. Yeah, both teams have found ways to move the football and flex their muscle, but it's been St. Pius who flexed when it was most needed. To your point, the defense stiffens, and every time they've been inside the 30-yard line, St. Pius has closed the door, slammed it shut,
Yep.
locked it, and turned away Rockhurst.
I tell you what, Lewandowski, who it's been noted multiple times, he is their bell cow, is the guy they're looking to get the ball. He's one of the best running backs in the city. He's found space, he's found room, he's made good plays, but by and large, they have tried multiple times. Shot plays, take the top off. Pius's defense has been ready for it each and every time. They've answered each and every time.
Yeah, they've clearly locked in on that. Rockhurst has made some plays. They've got the young man that ball in space, and he's made plays, but St. Pius has swarmed the football, and I think the word I'd use is contain. They have found a way to contain him, and they have not given up any big plays,
Yep.
and they've kept that Rockhurst offense in check.
They use this term all the time against star running backs. They say, you're not going to stop him, but you can hope to contain him, and that is, as you said, come to fruition here so far through one half. Still a whole half to go.
24 minutes of football, that's an eternity. It's a long time.
It is. A lot can happen.
St. Pius, let's stay the course. Let's protect the football on the road. Let's run the football. Let's play good defense. It feels like a playoff game.
It
I mean,
does.
this is the first
This
game of the
atmosphere
season.
is-
It's
yeah.
August, but here we are playing a game against Rockhurst on the road to start the season. That, again, that heavyweight fight feel, that playoff feel, and thus far, St. Pius has answered the bell, and they have played a solid half of football.
They have. And according to 810, Rockhurst, the #1 team in the city, ranked. We're number 9. So you have a top 10 matchup here, and it has the makings for a great finish. Hopefully Pius can stay on top, just like you said, do what you've done the entire first half.
The fundamentals.
Yep.
Move the football, control the football, protect the football, and play good, smart, heads-up defense. I love, again, the energy, swarming to the football. You've got a lot of our young men making plays, making noise. When they make the play, when they make the noise, there's a lot of noise because there's a lot of energy on that side of the field. You could feel it. And, again, it's beautiful stadium, beautiful night,
It is.
packed house. Where we are seated on the Rockhurst side of the field. And again, it's quiet over here.
Going back to my Benedictine football days, shout out to Coach Osborne. Coach Osborne always said on the road, if there was no energy, you bring your own energy. If it's an atmosphere like this where if you can't see on the camera, there's very little space to stand, to sit. It is damn near sold out. He said, how do you counter energy? You bring your own. Pius has brought their own so far.
Yes, they have. And that old adage, right, when you've got a fired up, and this crowd was rocking.
It was.
Their band came out. Again, a lot of pomp and circumstance, a lot of energy at kickoff.
The pageantry, the festivities.
And it's a beautiful thing. You love high school football Friday nights, college football on Saturdays. We counter that energy by bringing our own. And how do you take away the noise? You get out in front and you take the lead.
Tisson with the kick here. Short kick to the up back, fielded at the 35. Looking for space. He is met at the 30, drugged down at the 31. And that will get our second half started.
Yeah, with a big hit by Easton Massey.
Easton Massey with the special teams play.
A sophomore, had Easton in class, solid young man, good tackle, good start to the second half. He got his attention on that tackle.
He did.
They're going to spot that at, well, looks like they're going to put it at the 31-yard line where Rockhurst will take over. And
time for the chess match to start. See what the second half adjustments are, what they talked about in the locker room.
Let's go D. Let's go D.
Rockhurst once again, I formation.
Yeah,
Wide
under
receiver
center.
flanked on either side. They give to Lewandowski up the middle, pulling guards, he's stuffed.
Good job defense again. Good penetration up front.
Thomas Dickerson seemed to be at the bottom of the pile there, meeting him. Linebackers have been filling well so far, following their guards, really meeting them at the point of attack, not catching, attacking.
And we talked about those so-called keys of the game early on, and we talked about line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage battle on first down, first play of the second half, that was won by St. Pius.
The front seven has stepped up in a big way so far. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Back under center is Rockhurst. Snap,
Pitch.
toss,
Reverse,
reverse.
reverse.
He's got some space. He gets the edge, and he will be met.
Again, closed
Tackled.
it, closed it quickly.
Three Pius defenders were there. Hard to tell who the first one was to stop
I
him.
want to say Caden Shoemaker, number 5. Good job, Caden.
That was a long way to run for only a gain of 5.
Met him in space and
Yes.
tried to close the big play down, which again, we talked about swarming to the football, containment, not giving up the big play. Perfect example right there.
And man, here you go. If you're Pius, what better way to start a second
goodness.
half? To go 3 and out here
And it's
would be
somewhat
massive.
clearly deflating for the other side of the football.
You take the air right out. Any energy they had coming out of the locker room, that gets sucked away in an instant.
That you don't want to go 3 and out if you're Rockhurst to start the second half. For St. Pius, it's a huge win. if
Rockhurst
we
in the
can do
gun,
this.
quick snap.
Yes.
Give right up the middle. Lewandowski looking for space. He is dragging,
boy.
and I think he's
He
just
fought.
short.
He fought for it.
He's going to be marked just short of the
He
first
is.
down marker.
So they're spotting it just outside the 40-yard line. He is a half a football short.
4th and inches. Be ready
Fourth
for that
and
QB sneak.
inches.
Be ready for the hard count.
They are huddling.
4th and inches from the 40. A massive down to start the second half. This could swing
is
the whole momentum.
biggest play of the game so far tonight.
Miller assessing the situation. He's under center. See if they go
He's
to
going to
hard
look
count.
for a sneak, and there it is.
Goes-
Oh, my
he
goodness,
dropped
he dropped
the
the
ball.
ball.
The ball's
The ball's
loose.
out.
Pius on top of it.
That was doomed from the start. St. Pius football.
The Warrior
Great
defense.
job, defense.
Flexing their muscle once again. A massive turnover, just a second of the game. But it could not come at a more inopportune time for the Hawklets. And the momentum, the pendulum again shifts all the way to Pius's side.
Well, we'll take a 4 and out, just like we'll take a 3 and out. So I have the luxury of the binoculars up here in the booth, and you could see him under center. You could see him leaning forward. I don't know if he wasn't ready for the snap, but he got the snap, dropped the football, and it was just a scrum. That ball went nowhere but backwards. Great job, St. Pius.
Offense takes the field. Let's see if they can capitalize off this gift that Rockhurst has given. The snap, the give, keeps the ball. He's got,
Oh, my
ooh,
goodness.
My
Oh.
goodness, he looked for the deep post there. Just overshot him.
Yes. Boy, that was close. There's your game of inches. He was looking
Pena
for
was on
Pena.
the other side,
yeah.
yes.
And he had him beat to the inside. That ball was a laser.
Missed him by the fingertips. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Again, you see, off of turnovers, teams, they like to take that shot. They like the knockout blow, if you will.
Smart.
Indeed.
Smart. And
But-
I was fooled up here. That was a beautiful play action.
Shotgun trips to the right, takes the snap. It's Cruz up the middle. Cruz nowhere to go. Excuse me, that was Locke. Locke on the carry, not Cruz, Locke. And that will be a gain of nothing. 3rd and long now.
Yeah,
Third
he
and
may
long.
have actually inched his way back a little bit there.
The Rockers defense trying to answer, trying to thwart the momentum of Pius. Pius trying to continue.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 here coming up. See what they dial in.
Locke's going to remain in at running back. And we're going to definitely go shotgun.
Trips to the wide side. Locke flanks Nichols.
3 down linemen
Watch
for
a blitz off the
Rockhurst.
edge.
And here
Rockhurst
it comes.
takes the blitz.
Corner
Rolls
blitz.
out to his right. Looking for a man.
Oh, it's
Got him.
beautiful caught. Yes.
Beautiful throw.
That is right in front of us on the near side of the field. You needed 11. You got 13. That's a first down.
That was
Warriors.
Pena on the comeback route right at the sticks.
That's a beautiful designed roll. And he curled back.
What a ball. What a ball right on the numbers.
Money.
Yes.
On the money. Jake Nichols, beautiful pass.
Keeps the drive a moving, keeps the clock a bleeding. Pius 1st and 10 now. Shotgun, 2 tight end set.
Locke remains in the backfield.
Nichols takes the snap, pulling guards. Locke with the give.
Oh,
Locke,
he's got a
he
hole.
breaks free.
He's got a hole.
He's down inside.
Goodness
The
gracious.
red zone to the 11, first down Pius.
That was a fantastic job. Offensive line blew a big hole open.
Pius
We're
going
going
quick.
fast.
Pius going quick.
We're
Tempo
not
once more.
We are not sitting around here. Here we go.
Cruz back in the game, back in that 2 tight end set. The give is to Cruz. Cruz up the middle. Cruz breaking tackles, finding
He's
reaches
got
for
it.
the end
Give it
zone.
to him. Oh, they're going
They
to
called
mark
him
him down
down
at the inch
1.
line.
Down at the 1.
I thought he stretched.
Pius
And we're
going
going
quick
fast.
again.
Here
Quick
we go.
again.
Rockhurst is off balance. They are on their heels.
Cruz
Cannon
up the
again.
middle. Oh, he dives. He loses
Oh,
the
no.
football.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
They're going to say he broke the plane before the ball came out. Ball has to break the plane, and it did before it came out. Touchdown, St. Pius.
Cruz finishes off the drive.
That looked more
Wow.
like some Walter Payton action there.
Wow.
Up and over.
Incredible effort. And Pius, a 2-touchdown lead.
That was a flurry.
That was
They
quick,
put the
quick,
pedal
quick.
down. St. Pius put the pedal down there.
Back in the swinging gate. And once again, they will motion back in, not liking the look. They will settle for the extra point. Take a 15-point lead.
Tison to attempt the PAT.
Kick up, kick
And it
is
looks
good.
good to me. Indeed it is.
15-0. Your Warriors up.
That
Capitalizing off of the Rockers' turnover. I mean, that was turbo.
That
They
was
ran 3 plays.
185 seconds of action right there. It's an 8:55 mark here. So
They ran
just
3
over
plays.
3 minutes.
They ran
and
3
that-
plays in
wow.
about 45 seconds.
And defense on 4 plays gets the stop, and Pius comes back and puts the pedal down. And they hit the accelerator and just put Rockhurst back on their heels and punched it in.
Yep. Reminded me of the Chip Kelly days. 10-second
Wow.
offense, just move, move, move. And they had Rockers on their heels the whole time. They had no clue what hit them.
Well, after that halftime conversation in the locker room, Rockhurst is back on their heels now here a little bit.
Once again.
And St. Pius is in the proverbial driver's seat.
They are. See how Rockers battles through adversity here because they're facing plenty of it. Still a lot of time.
Plenty
to
of time
remain.
to go. Defense, stay the course. Keep playing hard. Contain.
No big plays.
No big plays.
No big plays.
Tison going to kick it off here.
Short kick last time was fielded by the up back.
To the up back.
See where this one goes. The kick is up.
Oh, another little pooch.
Another short one that will make it to the back line. However, it dies right at the 20. Fielded at the 20.
Oh,
He makes
boy.
a move. He gets
Oh, boy.
outside. And there is some space to maneuver.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. And it's a foot race. A foot race that he is going to win. That's number 6, Tristan Johnson.
Boy,
And
we went with
they needed that.
Boy, we went with the pooch kick again, and that ball died on the 20-yard line. A lot of credit on the return. Some terrific moves, and he just found the hole and bounced in.
They've tried multiple times offensively to get him the football, and I tell you what, on special teams, he's been electric so far, Tristan Johnson. It's no wonder they have been kicking away from him.
the first lightning strike comes from Rockhurst on special teams tonight.
Indeed. But if you're the Warriors, you knew you weren't going to, it was not going to be easy by any means. You weren't going to hold them to 0 points. It's time to Rockhurst answer, time for us to answer. See how we battle through adversity. There's an official timeout here on this field, it seems.
Yeah, not quite sure what the conversation's about down here on the near side.
So if you're Rockhurst, do you believe they go for 2 here and try to cut it to 1 possession, or just take the extra point and keep it an 8-point game?
Well,
Just wonder what they go.
so you're at, I'm going to kick the extra point here because you want a 1-score game. If you go for 2 and don't get it, you're back at a 2-score game.
Sure. Always 2 schools of thought on that.
Tactically,
some people
the
like
extra
to
point
know what
makes
they need
sense.
to get. Other people want to just stay in the game. This will be the first time we've seen the Rockhurst kicker tonight.
That wakes
Number 96, Connor Devereux.
that wakes the crowd up here a little bit, definitely.
Yeah,
They are
bring
on
some
their
energy
feet for
back.
the first time tonight.
The cowbells are going. Snap, hold, kick, up, boots it.
Yep, right on through.
15-7 Warriors, and just like that, it's a ball game again.
I'm telling you, so now we're at that 8:37 mark. That, again, the action to start the second half, it's intense.
More points in the last minute, in the last minute of this half than there were all last half.
So far, a very different look.
Yep.
First half was methodical. The second half has been, for my history kids, blitzkrieg.
Fact of the matter is, for the Pius offense, the job has not changed at all. You're still looking to control the football. You're still looking to bleed clock, sustain long drives, and penultimately put points on the board.
So Rockhurst lining up to kick off here. Planting the tee right at, of course, the 40-yard line.
Looks like Brookings and Pena back to receive here. Ball lined up on the near hash here. And here we go, the kick is up. Big boot. It will be fielded by Brookings. He fumbles the ball.
He dropped,
Recovers
picked it
it,
up quickly.
makes a move, and recovers some yards.
Yeah, out near the 20.
Protect that football. Been talking about
Indeed.
it all second half.
Indeed.
Protect the football.
He's looking upfield and salivating at some green. Ultimately, they're going to spot it here about the 16-yard line. Pius takes possession. So adversity is a strong word. First time tonight, Rockhurst has gotten on the board. Anxious to see here how the Warriors respond to that. I'd like to see a heavy dose of Cannon Cruz
Cruz
and
Locke,
our
baby.
captain, Jake Nichols. Let's regain the momentum.
Locke starts off the possession here.
Locke in the backfield.
The give is to Locke, and Locke is upended. He's taken down immediately in the backfield.
Mr. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski looked like he was untouched on his road to the running back.
Good
there.
read there. Good read on his part.
That'll bring up a 2nd and long. Pius behind the chains to start this drive.
Looks like about a 3-yard loss. Give or take a few inches.
Pius trips to the wide side here. Locke remains in. He's flanking Nichols in the pistol. Receives the snap. Keeps it. Play action to the wide side. Makes
Good
a
spin.
move, and looks like he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Complete
Help
out
me
there
out.
in the
Who was
flat to
that?
Brookings.
Brookings.
So
Brookings looks like a gain of 3 or 4.
about
It'll be
4
third
yards.
and
Third
9.
and a long 9 here
Yeah.
from where they've spotted it. Big
Third
play
and
here.
9.
See if we can avoid going 3 and out, get a first down. Again, for the first time tonight, we hear some noise from this side of the field.
That student section getting loud for, yeah, like you said, the first time in a while. They go trips once more here. Nichols receives the snap.
Blitz off that far corner.
They
And
pick it
picked
up. He's got all day to throw. He's
Oh,
looking deep.
goodness gracious.
He throws into double coverage, intercepted.
which is
Basically an arm
unfortunate,
punt.
but it's like a punt here.
Essentially an arm punt there. But the energy is certainly shifting right now.
There's a player down for St.
Pius
Pius
player
here,
down
and I can't
behind
see
the
who it
flag.
is. It is an offensive lineman. And I'm sorry, I can't see who it is right now.
It's hard to tell.
World's greatest trainer, Courtney, out there taking a look at what looks like the left foot. They're going to help the big fella up.
Walking real gingerly.
Yes, he is. Mr. Thomas, number 63, Canaz, is
Looks like he's
One
not.
of our-
He can't put any weight on that left foot.
one of our big
there.
fellas up front. And he does need a little help.
hopping
He's
off.
ginger coming off the field on that. And he's weight on the right, not on the left foot there. Prayers to that young man.
Well, back to the game here. Rockhurst is throwing their counter punch. It's time for Pius to throw one back, it seems.
So we've traded turnovers. We've traded interceptions on
Yep.
each side now. Let's get that advantage back here.
We'll chalk Nichols' interception up as an arm punt. Rockhurst will take over. 1st and 10 from the 30, right at the 35 about. Under center.
Yeah, I
Snap, another
formation,
toss. Lewandowski looking for room, and he will gain about 5.
Good job defense. Closed on it quickly. 34. Patrick Colvin.
Chasing down from the backside.
Yeah, he had some help, but he led the way there. They're going to officially say a 4-yard gain. Ball spotted. It's nudging the 40-yard line. About the halfway point here, the third quarter. I feel the pace has slowed down a little bit.
It has. Rockhurst under center, 2 tight end look. Lewandowski in the backfield. A receiver flanking either side. It's like a counter play. Lewandowski once again hits his hole, and he's drugged down.
Good job defense. They sliced through there. Thomas Dickerson led the way for St. Pius.
That'll bring up a 3rd and short,
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
Warriors,
We've been here a lot tonight.
we can D up again, fellas.
Time for the front 7 to do what they've done all night, stiffen up.
On that last play, number 90, Holman, had good penetration. Just made some noise up front. They bounced to the outside.
Our regularly
Stop them a
scheduled.
good yard short. Yep, regularly scheduled break here.
Yep.
So it'll be 3rd and 1. Ball spotted right about the 45-yard line.
Been a lot of physical short yardage situations so far. Here comes another one.
Well, our last short yard situation, well, we've seen a couple of quarterback keepers tonight. Last one did not go as planned, so my assumption is, based on that, we'll turn and go to the fullback or halfback.
I think you can expect to see Lewandowski in
That's
some way, shape, or form on
That's
this.
the gut feeling.
.549 remaining here, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Your St. Pius Warriors still holding an 8-point lead. Rockhurst looking to cut into it. Big 3rd down coming up
Big
here.
3rd down.
Rockhurst coming back out in their power formation. That up back's real up.
Yes,
it looks
he
like
is.
it might see
And
there's Lewandowski up the middle.
we
He has a
figured we'd get
hole,
the-
and
the
he
ball.
will carry Pius defenders for a few more yards before he's finally stopped. And that is a first down for the Hawklets as they move across the 50-yard line. That'll bring a 1st and 10 from the 44. I tell you though, Rockhurst, they've done this all night. They have moved the ball, they get down into these scoring ranges, and then the Pius defense stiffens up. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, now they're on our side of the field now in Pius territory, and this is where the defense has really flexed its muscle, like you said, and closed down those drives.
2 tight end set once more. Miller under center, Lewandowski in the backfield. The lone man, the give is to Lewandowski. Lewandowski up the middle. Little hop, and he's dragged down by a gang of defenders.
Yep, Carson Barnes grabbed a leg, held on, and help came. He's going to get about 4 yards.
4 yards.
Yeah.
Rockhurst in the shotgun now. Same formation.
They've got one-on-one on the far side.
That's a full 8-9 in the box there for the
Yes,
Warriors.
it is.
He's
And
going to
he
look
looks left.
He has
got
pressure. He's scrambling out, looking downfield, nothing, and he dumps it late.
Ooh,
Wow.
boy. He has towed the proverbial line tonight at that line of scrimmage on throwing that ball downfield.
That was a backyard scramble right there.
Yes, it was.
Nothing there. Scrambling, finds a guy at the last second. That will move the chains for Rockhurst. Rockhurst moving the football once again on this drive. We'll come back out in the I formation. Snap, toss, Lewandowski gets upfield, and he is wrestled down after a gain of about 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, again, 44, Mr. Dickerson flowing pretty well right to left. But right now, Rockhurst has some momentum, and they are moving the football. But to your point, son, when they've got down here, we have closed the door.
Ben, don't break. See if they can do it once more. Second and 2 here for Rockhurst. Another toss to the wide side, cuts it back upfield, and he'll get a gain of about 3 or 4 yards, enough to move the first down marker.
Holman with the tackle. Yeah, he definitely wanted to bounce that outside.
He
He
did,
slammed on the brakes and slashed back inside.
He got cut up pretty quickly.
Took what we gave him. That's going to bring up yet another big play. Oh, they're going to spot it and give him the first down. Looked close. It looked a little short.
First and 10 for Rockhurst. They're firmly in the red zone now. Red zone, less space to operate. Expect Lewandowski.
We're getting a
Once
heavy
more.
dose.
Another, fakes
fake.
the toss this time, rolls to his right. He's got a late man, the tight end, looking for the end zone, and he looks like down at the 1.
Yeah,
They call him down at the 1.
yeah,
Fake the
completion to
the toss, rolled to
yeah.
his right, the tight end on a little delay there, and he was wide open.
They're going to spot it just where are we at? Just outside the goal line there. They're going to give them 16 yards, first and goal, and they're inside the 1.
Yep.
Okay, defense.
A lot of big bodies there.
Yes, indeed. This is that battle.
Fumble the ball again, and he is wrestled down. Another
That's back-to-back
fumble on the
series.
snap,
Indeed.
yes.
Yep. We lost a couple of yards there. He very fortunate to have been able to scoop that up. That ball hits the ground, and those linemen are backing up. Usually a foot hits that, and it kicks out. Rockhurst catches a little bit of a break
very,
there.
very lucky to not lose the football there. Now, if you're Pius, that gives you some room to breathe.
It does. So that football was at the doorstep. It was nudging the goal line. They've moved back in between the 3 and 4 yard line here, so little breathing room.
Pius in their goal line defense. Hat on hat here.
Pitch.
Toss to the outside. It's blown up.
Good
But he
penetration.
gets to the outside. Foot race. Wrestled down. Great tackle. As Davion Lopez wrestled him down on the edge there.
I'm going to tell you, Cameron Phillips blew that up.
It was blown up.
He got in the backfield and changed the whole play.
He took on the fullback. Forced it to bounce outside, and Phillips chased him down there in the end. Wrestled him down.
And I'm going to tell you, that looked like a lot more than it was. That ball is now resting
That
at
was a loss
the
of a
3
yard.
yard line. Yeah.
The loss of a yard. 3rd and 4 here, well, 3rd and goal from the 4 yard line. Rockhurst remains in their I formation.
Play
It's
action. Oh boy, he's got
He's
pressure.
sacked.
And he's sacked.
He is brought down.
Oh goodness.
Number 8, Charlie Pranger.
Charlie Pranger,
What a play.
just like Cameron Phillips, blew that
Knocks
up.
him back all the way to the 17.
He shot into the backfield like a
A
rocket.
loss of 13. Wow.
That's once again,
Bend, do
don't
not break.
Rockhurst is going to line up for a field goal here.
34-yard field goal, not easy by any means.
So
They're running a man on
yeah.
late. Both sides are. Oh, there's confusion on the Pius sideline. Whistles are being blown.
Let's see if someone called a timeout here. It's an
Who was
official's
it?
timeout. Interesting.
Potentially saves us from having to blow one.
Yes, indeed.
Now the correct personnel is getting sent in. Make sure there's
So
not
to
12
have
men on
that
the field.
ball with the nose of the football touching the goal line.
You fumble a snap, a play gets blown up, and then he gets sacked. I mean, the Pius defense, unreal.
Back to back.
Unreal.
Great job defense.
34-yard field goal for Rockhurst here. Not a chip shot. Kick up. It is, looks to be good right down the middle. Splits the uprights.
Okay, but the defense holds them to 3 with 12 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We go 15-10 here, a 5-point lead. Now it is a 1-score game, but the defense does its job
Indeed.
and holds Rockhurst to a field goal. Bend, but don't break.
That's what you call a 4-point play. That 3rd and 4, they score, it's a touchdown, you get a stop, you force a field goal. It's a 4-point play.
Again,
3
fully
instead of 7.
understand that fumble down there, but with that said, back-to-back plays, the defense made plays and held Rockhurst to 3.
12 seconds remain here in the 3rd quarter. Pius still holding, clinging to a 15-10 lead. It's been a battle. We all knew it would be, but
What a great way to start the season.
oh man. I don't think you can get much more excitement for a season opener than you have here right now.
This has been a pretty darn good football game tonight with 2 very good football teams. And they're going head to head. They're trading. They've taken chances.
They have. The kicker Connor DeVrew ready to kick it off here for Rockhurst. Another big boot, fielded cleanly this time. Up across the 15 through the 20, and he's stuck right at the 20-yard line. Brookings nowhere to go.
All right, see if the offense can put a drive together here. Regain some momentum. They're going to get 1 play off here, would be my best guess, with 7 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you'd love to see a long form drive here. You'd love to see some time come off the clock. And I mean, it's about crunch time. We're almost to the 4th quarter. You score a touchdown here, you go up, you go up 2 touchdowns. That's a tough hole to climb out of in a quarter.
I think we need to reestablish the line of scrimmage here.
Indeed, the last drive that was certainly lost.
A lot of credit to Rockhurst there. St. Pius has done a fantastic job up front tonight. Rockhurst just won that last series.
Trips to the wide side. Nichols takes the snap. Play action pass. He's looking. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, man. And it's a huge play.
Oh, boy.
Foot
Turn it
race.
on.
Cuts it inside.
Oh,
he loses
fumbled.
the football.
Pius
Tough to
looks
see.
like they got it back. Oh,
Pius
thank
gets it
goodness.
back. Pius dodges a bullet.
A
Play action.
big play by St. Pius.
Brock
Chisholm. Yes.
My goodness.
He had 3 Hawklets in tow there. They were able to strip the ball, but he was able to climb back to it, regain possession as the clock expires to end the 3rd quarter. Wow, we are not lacking for some excitement here.
What a play call. You're expecting a run. You're expecting
boy.
them to try to establish something over the top. Nichols to Chisholm. Beautiful ball. Wide
Solid
open.
route.
Yes.
And again, a laser by Jake Nichols, who, by the way, listed his favorite athlete as Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
And in parentheses, G-O-A-T.
Well, I can't argue with that second part. I don't think I can get down with Tom Brady being my favorite.
That's going to open up a big can of worms for discussion there.
Indeed. Pius lucky to hang on to the football there. Huge play.
He can certainly
Incredible
make a case
play.
for that. But, yes, indeed. Big play. Regains the momentum shift. Again, I once heard a wise man say, when you see a great football game, one team will take a risk to gain the advantage, and the other team will then take a risk to gain the advantage back, and we've seen a lot of that tonight.
Yes. Both teams rolling with the punches, both teams throwing haymakers. And we are here to the 4th quarter. It is crunch time.
Well, we have 12 minutes of football in regulation remaining.
1st and 10 from the 32. Pius working with the short field after that massive play.
Lock
by
remains
Brock
in the
Chisholm.
backfield with
Nichols in the shotgun. Looked to be
whistles
a little early
and
movement.
a flag. They're going to call us for a false start.
That'll back us up 5 yards. And move us back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, fellas, let's get it back. Let's get it back.
1st and 15, Pius will try that once more. Trips to the wide side, pistol formation, lock in the backfield. 4-down lineman for Rockhurst. The snap, Nichols back to
Straight
throw.
drop. And dumps
He's
it
got
to
lock out
lock.
of the backfield.
He sure does.
Makes a wiggle, brought down on the sideline at about the 35.
Little shake and bake here on the near side.
Well, give him a little more than that. About a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, back to close to the original line of scrimmage. Good pressure there up front by Rockhurst. Good decision by Nichols to check that down and dump it.
No reason to take a chance.
Let's take what they give us there. See if we can get, if not a 1st down, at least 3rd and manageable here.
The pistol once more. 2 tight end set. Cruz back in the backfield. The give is to Cruz. Cruz fights forward up the middle for about gain of 4 yards there to the 30.
Again, keeps the wheels turning. Gonna give him, what, 4 yards there?
About a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
3rd and 7. 3rd and a long 7.
The Pius O-line's done a good job. They've given Nichols time to throw so far this half, really since the first drive, where they've missed a couple of the blitzes. They've given him plenty of time to throw.
They picked those blitzes up.
They have.
They made those adjustments.
See if they can do it again here.
The Rockhurst crowd here comes alive a little bit, making some noise.
Trips to the right.
And
Nichols
here
takes a
comes
snap.
some
Nichols
pressure.
looking to his right. He's got a man wide open.
Yes, he does.
Makes a
Oh,
move.
good move.
He looks
Boy,
to
that's gonna be close.
stopped just before the first down.
He is going to be about a yard short.
Chisholm once again on the receiving end there. Just a little sit-down route. And it looks to be about 4th and 2.
Little juke there, turned it up, and they're going to mark him 6-yard gain. Yeah, it looks like a 4th and 2. Offense stays on the field. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line.
Well, I'll counter you here. This is now the biggest play of
This
the football game so far. 4th and 2 for St. Pius.
We have upped the ante. This is the biggest play of the game thus far.
Pistol formation, cruising the backfield, bunch to the
Rockhurst showing pressure.
Boundary. Rockhurst is showing pressure. A hard count. Nichols checking to the sideline, relaying.
And they call timeout here. We were 1 on the play clock. I think we did want to see how they lined up, and that hard count proved to show pressure coming from the linebackers.
Smart timeout.
play clock clicks to 3, 2, 1, and coach calls that timeout.
You want to get the perfect play in for this.
You got to make this one count on 4th and 2. This is a momentum play,
Indeed.
one way or the other.
If Pius is able to get the first down here, you suck the air right
Yes,
back out
you
of
do.
the stadium.
Yes, you do.
You
And
assert your dominance once more.
You remain in the driver's seat, approaching red zone territory here, and that would take the play clock down to around 9 minutes.
Indeed. See what the play call ends up being here.
Well, once again, when we were in this position earlier, Nichols used his legs.
Yep. Here we go. Crowd's coming alive. Nichols and Cruz in the backfield. Motion, orbit, Cruz up the middle, fighting off
He
defenders,
does fight.
and he carries them for a couple more yards.
Outstanding. Nichols,
Tough running.
we had some motion, and Nichols sold a quick swing pass to the near side of the field, sold it well. Cannon Cruz, again, keeps the legs churning, and he bounces forward for a first down. Big, huge play.
Physical running. He broke a tackle to get that first down and then carried him for a couple more yards. Pius now 1st and 10 right at the edge of the red zone.
Oh, they
And a
jumped.
hard count.
They jumped.
That's
there it
offsides.
is. We just
Move 'em
bought
up
ourselves
5.
an additional 5 yards. Good job again with that count.
Utilizing the hard count to our advantage
Couple
quite
of times.
often tonight.
A
Yeah.
couple of times tonight.
Not often you see that on the road, but Nichols has got him jumping. Makes it a 1st and 5 from the 15.
Play clock running. It'll take us just under 9 minutes here.
Bunch formation to the left. Cruz in the backfield. Nichols takes a snap.
He's
Play
gonna
action
throw the
pass. He's
football.
looking. He's got a man on the out route. Caught down to the 10. They've got a gain of 5. That is Chase Brookings once again. And that will bring him to a 2nd and 1, just shy of the sticks.
When they're moving quickly.
2 tight end formation. Another hard count. They will check back to the line or to the sideline.
Again, lining up quickly. Plenty of time on the play clock.
The give is to Cruz. Cruz looking for a hole. He finds one up the middle. He is wrestled down by a gang of Rockhurst defenders, but not after
He
a
is
St.
close.
Pius
Yes,
first down.
close to the 5-yard line.
Cruz looks to be shaken up a little bit. They will sub in Lock for him. Cruz hopping off. Might have gotten rolled up there.
We're going to get a whistle here.
Timeout Rockhurst.
Timeout Rockhurst.
Interesting. Interesting.
So that brings, they're going to, tell me if I'm wrong here. Looks like we've spotted the ball at the 7-yard line.
About the 7-yard line.
So that'll bring us to a first and goal. This is one of those opportunities where you have an opportunity to put it into the end zone. It's too early to say that we've turned out the lights, but that
No.
really puts Rockhurst in a difficult position here.
Yes.
Offensively tonight, Rockhurst has put up 3 points.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes.
So now with 8 minutes left in the ball game, and the offense of Rockhurst has put up 3 points, I like my odds with our defense tonight and the way they've played.
Yeah, you're not going to. Touchdown doesn't put the game away, but man, you give Rockhurst
Yeah.
a tall
It
task.
sure does.
A tall task.
You have a 2-score lead with, again, just 8 minutes or so remaining. With the way our defense has played tonight, I like those odds.
I would agree with you. Rockhurst also burning the timeout here. Not a luxury that you can afford, especially if you go down 2 possessions.
This feels like one of those timeouts where we're saying, men, we need to stop.
It's time, yeah.
It is time. All the more reason why a St. Pius score here is so deflating.
Nichols in the shotgun. Lock in the backfield here. The give, no. It is, yes, the give is to Lock. Lock
Churn,
carrying
push,
defenders.
push,
Can he get
push.
in? He's down, whistle down right at the 1 yard line.
He is at the goal line. The official down there with his hand up, his right foot was right in front of the goal line. They are at the proverbial doorstep.
The war of attrition has been wearing on Rockhurst. It's been a steady dose of Locke. It's been a steady dose of Cruz all night, and they keep those legs churning. You can tell that Rockhurst not as excited to come up and meet them in the hole. 2nd and goal here from the 1.
Another big-time play here.
Trips left. Locke in the backfield. Give to Locke. Locke
He's
is
got
in.
touchdown.
Touchdown Warriors.
Pius.
They take firm control of this football game.
And I could feel the roar here from the opposite side of the field. The student section right now is going absolutely bananas on the far side of the field. Big-time play.
The Warriors fans can feel it.
A combination tonight, a steady dose of Mr. Locke and Mr. Cruz has paid big dividends for the Warrior offense.
They've been the difference. Offense on the field here.
Indeed, look at that. And a quick run up.
He's got a
he
man
is
wide
wide
open. The
I
2-point conversion.
I've just got a feeling here that St. Pius really caught Rockhurst
I didn't expect it. No way Rockhurst
with the
could have
wrong
expected
personnel
it.
on
Yep,
the field.
most definitely.
And then do you want to burn another timeout here?
What's going on?
And they said no, and boy, no one was anywhere near Brock. And it looks like we have a player down.
Looks to be cramping.
Yep.
Yeah, they're stretching his calf out.
And I can't see who it is. I can see the scoreboard, 23-10 with 7:21 remaining. Well, you know, you catch the 2-point conversion, you played a game like Brock has played tonight. He cramped there a little bit, it looks like, but he is coming off with both legs on his own power.
He's been integral on both sides. He really has.
We've had a lot of our fellas step up and play big tonight.
And now, as you noted, this Pius defense has given up 3 points. You hand them a 13-point lead, and you give them 7 minutes to defend it. As you said, I like the odds there. Interesting to see the game plan here. You probably want to kick away.
Yes.
You guarantee you want to kick away from Shinson
I
Johnson
think
after what just
our
happened.
last 2 short kicks proved to be a little troublesome.
Doesn't look like Tristan Johnson is in the backfield to receive the kick.
Oh,
a little
he squibbed
squibber
it.
right
He
up the
squibbed
middle.
it.
Fielded at the 40, looking for space, pushed out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
We'll take it right there. He's out of bounds at the 40. That was your proverbial squib kick.
Number 34, Patrick Colvin, shoving him out of bounds. Here comes the Rockhurst offense. Pius defense looking to play shutdown here. No more points on the board.
A stop here defensively is huge. That puts the offense in a position where they can grind the football, work the clock.
See a heavy dose of the pass game here, which Rockhurst has not gone too often tonight.
No, we are now in a position for, Rockhurst is now in a position where you would think they need to throw the football. And I like our D-line pinning their ears back and bringing some heat.
Yep, time to dial up a blitz or two. But most importantly, no big plays.
No big plays, contained.
Shotgun, you have trips here to the boundary. Miller takes a snap, 3-step drop. He's looking deep. He's got time to throw.
Yes, he does.
Nothing, though,
now
going.
He's moving.
And now he's under
got
pressure. He's got to just throw it away.
Yes, he did. So great job in the secondary because he did have some time to throw the football, and Lopez breaks loose, created all kinds of havoc, forced him to throw that away.
Only a 3-man rush there, playing contained the whole way.
Credit the secondary.
Yep. Not giving him any easy openings to find somebody.
And the D-line did not give up. Motor kept running, and they finally got the pressure and forced the throwaway.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 42. 2 wide receivers on either side. 4 wide. The shotgun snap.
Again,
Miller looking
football.
quick, and it is batted
a
down.
big, beautiful paw.
Lopez again.
I love the big paw on that football. We've had a couple of those tonight, and here you go. This puts you in a 3rd down and 10 situation where the D-line can do what the D-line does and bring some pressure here.
Lopez showing every part of that 6'2" frame.
Yes, he did.
That's a wingspan right there.
That was quite the reach.
3rd and long for the Hawklets. 4 wide once more, trips to the wide side of the field. Pius showing blitz.
Yes, here it is.
They're going to run the
No,
football.
my
Keeper
goodness.
up the middle. Miller wrestled down. That's about a gain of 6.
Looks like Blake Fisher spearheaded that for the Warrior defense.
Seems Rockhurst said this is going to be, they have 2 plays to get this first down.
So that's a 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 5. This is right now with 6:35 on the clock, and it's ticking. This is the play of the game right now.
Potentially your ball game. If Pius can get off the field here, you bleed a lot of clock.
Indeed.
4 wide once more. 2 on either side.
And here comes some
Pius brings
pressure.
4, stun up the middle. Miller flush to his right. He's looking deep. He's got a man. It's
Intercepted! Yes!
Intercepted!
Oh, boy! Great job,
Eric Billington goes up, climbs the ladder, comes down with a pick.
Again, so many times tonight we've credited the secondary. Right there, you've got to credit the D-line. Instant pressure, and it forced really a prayer.
Indeed.
And Billington answered that for the Warrior defense. St. Pius takes possession with 6:11 remaining in the game. This is where we run the football, we protect the football, and let's get a couple of first down here and eat some clock.
This is where those body blows at the beginning of the game come to fruition.
My goodness.
You really can't compliment the Pius secondary
I'm
enough.
telling you.
The defense as
And
a
they
whole.
have traded the front side and the back side of the defense have just taken turns making plays.
Give to Locke up the middle. Finds a hole, lowers his shoulder, turning the
my
legs.
goodness.
He is carrying Hawklets with him.
He would not be denied.
First down,
He had,
Warriors.
You talk about touching the body. They touched the body at the line of scrimmage, and he fought for 10 yards.
First contact was probably at 2 yards, and he fought.
He carried several Hawks on his back and brought the ball out near the 30-yard line, and that gave Pius a first down. We have an official timeout here with just under 6 minutes to go, son.
This crowd is deflated, and I will tell you this, there are a lot of people leaving the stadium as we speak. Big credit to Coach Simone having this team ready. I mean, my goodness, you're coming a top 10 matchup in the city. You're going on the road. The preseason ranked #1 team. You know, everybody's screaming Rockhurst this, Rockhurst that. You come in, you strike first, you establish the run, you play great defense, and this team has been focused, composed, ready for the challenge.
We led this morning at school. First period, students checked in and came into the gym for an assembly, and we sang the fight song repeatedly. They got a lot of practice this morning. Now we're on the other side of the field, but my gut tells me they've sang fight song an awful lot over there tonight.
First and 10, Locke remains in the backfield. Hand off to him up the gut, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second and 10 coming up.
Looks like they're going to be generous here and give us a yard.
If you are Nichols, you are not snapping that ball until there are 1 or 2 seconds on the play clock.
We've got 30 seconds on the play clock right now. It is ticking. You've got 5:33 remaining in the game. You're going to snap that ball at 1 every time. We have not broken huddle yet.
This is in Madden where you turn on the true clock setting.
Yes. And they now line up with 9 seconds. Nichols surveys the defense. We're in no hurry. We're in no hurry.
Pulling guards, sweep to the left, the boundary.
Oh,
Locke finds some
Locke
space.
gets a first down.
And he's drugged down as he gets across the 45.
He just knocked at the door of midfield. A terrific run, turned the corner, turned on the jets, and the clock keeps ticking.
This O-line moving bodies, lock running through arm tackles.
You talked about body blows. That wears you down. The defense has been out there a long time tonight, and it's starting to show. You're at 4:50 remaining in the game, 15 seconds on the play clock. Again, we're going to bleed that thing down and snap it at 1 and take all the time in the world off that clock.
They give DeLuck again a counter. Nowhere to go this time.
Nope.
Drug down.
Rockhurst ate that up. They know it's coming.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And there's just not much they can do about the clock right now.
Only 2 timeouts remaining.
Well, on the one side, it's your best friend, and the other side, it's not.
Yep. 2nd and 14 coming up. Creeping ever closer to that 4-minute mark.
Indeed. When they snap the ball here, you will be right around 3:50, 3:55.
No reason to put the ball in the air.
No.
Keep it on the ground. Stay safe.
Both hands, protect that football. Protect that football. Snapped it with 1
Give
second.
the lock again. And he gets back just about the yards he lost.
Yes, indeed. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Little shy. 3rd and long coming up. And Rockhurst will use their
Rockhurst
first
use-
timeout.
Is that
Second
timeout?
of the
That
half,
is right. They
excuse
called
me.
that timeout down here earlier when we were knocking at the door.
First time out of the drive.
First timeout of the drive. They've got 1 timeout remaining with 3:43 to go. A first down here ends the football game.
Salted away.
A first down here ends the football game. The ball is spotted at the 45-yard line, so that's going to bring up exactly a 3rd and 12 is what's reflected here on the scoreboard. That adds up. Let's see what the Warriors come out with here.
I tell you, as a former player myself, it's fun to be at home. It's fun to have that energy behind you, the home crowd behind you. There is nothing more rewarding than going on the road and shutting up an opposing crowd, especially one as raucous as this one, because
Yes.
they brought it today. They brought the energy.
Okay, here's the play. We have an
Nichols is by
empty
himself.
backfield, and we got some motion coming back now.
Looking at lock,
Goodness, little dump in the flat.
looking at the edge, and he is going to be wrestled down by a couple,
Yep.
3-4 Hawklets. Safe play.
And Rockhurst has not yet burned a timeout. The clock is running. They've got just that 1 timeout remaining.
Seems they're going to keep it in
Play
the pocket.
clock just started. We're at 26 on the play clock, and we are approaching, well, do the math on this. By the time we punt this football,
2:56 will be on the play
well,
clock.
we're going to run this down all the way, son.
Yeah,
and
it's
we're
gonna
going
be
to
a
call a
hard count.
timeout with 1 second. We're just going to let this run, and we're going to punt the football under 3 minutes to go in the game.
Is he going to pooch it again, it seems, maybe?
Smart job
I
here.
do like that. Oh, timeout. Timeout,
That ball
Warriors.
snapped, and I thought, what was that?
Well, look who is back there receiving the kick. Number 6, Tristan Johnson. You don't want to kick to him. That's a big no-no at this point. He's the only person with points on their team. He's the only person that has made an explosive play, and that was on the return. If I'm the Warriors, I am booting this directly out of bounds. I'm not even risking it.
You got to ask yourself here, what does Rockhurst do? Do they try to set up a return,
Come
or are they
after
going
it?
to come after him? Yep.
I would think Rockhurst would try to come after it knowing we're going to kick away.
Well, our math was pretty close here. 2:54
I was so close.
remaining. 2-score football game. Pius will punt this football away and leave Rockhurst with no timeouts in the bank.
Here comes the Warriors punt crew. The big shield. I wonder how much that shield weighs between the 3 of them. Those are 3 big bodies.
That is your last line of defense. Let's get a good snap, a good look, and a good kick. Fundamentals.
Rockhurst running on someone late
Good
here.
snap.
Snap,
Good kick, and he did pooch it
directly to the
yes.
sideline. Smart.
And it gets a pretty fair roll out of bounds.
Very smart.
It's going to go out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. No chance for explosion. And you turn it over to your defense.
Yep.
That's what we talked about. We like our odds here.
Perfectly executed, in my opinion.
Yep, he rolled and soccer styled it over there, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah, the rugby style, if you will. So Rockhurst has 2:47 on the clock. They have one timeout and a lot of work to do.
That is correct. That is my bad. They have one timeout remaining. They saved it, and we bled it down before we called that timeout.
Time for the D-line to get after the quarterback, and let's see if the secondary can make yet another play, as they have done all night long. 4 wide in the formation. Rolling to his right is Miller. Miller has a man on the wide side, and he is wrestled down.
They're going to say oh, nope, the referee is winding the clock. He
Stayed
did
in
not
bounds.
get out of bounds. He did not get out of bounds. Charlie Ross got some good pressure there.
Rockhurst has to go tempo here. They have to hurry. No huddle offense. Trips to the wide side.
Little
Low
pressure
snap.
coming. Yes.
Looking to run again. He's really got nothing to
No.
look for.
Great
He's under
job by the
pressure.
secondary.
Ross chasing him
Again.
down.
Oh.
Can't get to him. Dumps it late. Finds a man. That's Tristan Johnson once more. And he's electric with the football. And he's wrestled down.
Boy, he made something out of nothing. And Rockhurst quarterback is hustling back
is
to the
gimpy
line of
right
scrimmage.
now. He's
Yes, he
limping
is.
around.
He is holding the back side of that right leg. A lot of credit to Garrett Miller. He's making plays with his legs and keeping that alive. And Pius is all over him right now.
Shotgun snap.
There's
and
a
there's
whistle.
Dead flags.
I'm going to go with a false start here,
False start on Rockhurst.
which is, again, more interesting news coming from a home team jumping offside at home.
You're right, in the passing game, they've really had nothing. It's been Miller just creating, running around, trying to find something. It's been a lot of backyard football
On
from him.
so many occasions, the secondary's just closed it down, and then so many occasions, the D-line has come to life and forced the errant pass. And it's working all over right now.
Tries to step up, takes a hit,
goodness
finds Johnson over the
gracious.
middle on the dig route, makes a couple defenders miss until he is swarmed by 10 of the 11 players on the field.
I'm not sure how he got that away. He took
was a hell of
one
a throw.
heck of a shot. Little backyard, but
Clock
they're
stops
moving
on
the
the first
football.
down. They're going to spike it.
136, 135 on the clock, 134 on the clock. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
Tell you what, I wonder if Rockhurst looks back after this game's over and they kick themselves on not getting number 6 the football a little bit more, because
He's made some plays.
he is tough to tackle.
He has made some plays tonight. He is definitely a weapon. And that contain word again with this last 94 seconds of football.
4 wide once more. Miller in the backfield to receive the snap.
Sub down on the D line, got some fresh bodies in.
The snap, dumps it down. He's still going past the first yard marker, down for a first down at
He's
the 15.
15-yard line.
Pius is playing real cushiony. They're just nothing behind them. They'll give you the stuff underneath. Clock will stop for the first down here. Not sure what's happening. Official timeout.
I'm not quite sure
For
why we have
what
an official
exactly?
timeout here.
That sounds pretty convenient. Simone's not happy.
I think he's curious, as I would be, on why we've called a timeout here.
Yeah, why is there an official?
An official's timeout.
It looks like Tristan Johnson seems to be cramping, possibly. He's limping off.
Indeed,
I see
he is.
now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Looks to be another case of the cramps. That will stop the clock at 1:25.
Well, credit where credit's due. That young man's been lights out tonight.
He has been their most electric player by far and away.
He is a playmaker. Well, set the stage here. Ball is now at the 14-yard line. Rockhurst are in the red zone with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the game. They have one timeout remaining. Pius defense tonight has been able to bend and not break. They've only allowed 3 points. Now let's see if they can do it again.
There's the snap, fielded by Miller. Miller looking over the middle, and it is dropped.
Incomplete.
And he took another hit.
He had some pressure.
Another
he
hit.
Took a solid shot, stood in there, and that pressure caused him to throw behind the receiver. And
Holman.
that leads to the incomplete.
Holman was in his face, and he delivered a shot.
Well, the timeout does benefit Rockhurst on that prior timeout. The official timeout gave Rockhurst some time. It benefited the Pius defense because we've got fresh legs in there on the D-line, and it just showed.
2nd and 10 here, 1:04 on your game clock. Chips to the left of Miller. Another low snap fielded.
Oh,
Charlie
goodness.
Ross gets through.
Lots of
looking
pressure.
for a man. Late dump, finds a man. He is, upended. Down to the 1.
Again, lots of pressure.
Rockhurst going quick, they have to. 54 seconds on the clock. They will dead it.
52 seconds remaining, and they are at the St. Pius doorstep.
Not the first time they've been here.
Not the first time they've been here. Well, again, you ask yourself, what do we do here? The quarterback sneak has not always been pleasant for Rockhurst tonight.
Well, the D-line's going to need to contain, because Miller's going, as he has all night, look to scramble, get to the outside. He's been elusive.
So I thought that there he is. I'm looking for 0, and he is lined up.
There he is.
Right behind quarterback, and he's going to get
Snap,
the carry.
the give, he will walk into the end zone.
Okay. So that's going to take us to 23-16.
49 seconds remain.
49 seconds. So you assume here PAT all day long.
If you're the field goal team here, you take no plays off. You look and trying to get a block, swing the game, keeps it a 7-point game instead of 6. It's a 1-point play. See if they can get a hand on this.
Well, I'm not going to jump ahead here. I'm going to hold this thought. High snap.
And it is
and
easily
he
through.
did nail it. So we know what's coming next.
The onside kick.
There is no doubt about it.
Time
so
for the hands team. You recover this, the game's over.
This is where we're at. This is going to decide how this ball game ends. We'll see an onside kick. A St. Pius recovery effectively ends the football game.
Let's not talk about the other possibility.
My faith is in our Warriors, as is yours. Rockhurst made a big special teams play earlier. It's time for St. Pius to return the favor, and this is that moment.
You practice this hands team every Thursday in walkthrough. It's one of the last things you do. Recover this, you go to the victory formation.
That is right. And the crowd is beginning to stand and rise. You can feel the energy and the anxiousness as they know, as we do, that this is make or break.
You've got Chisholm, you've got Brookings.
You've got
number
your good
11,
hands,
number 4.
fellas. We sure do.
Ready to field this.
And I trump everything else in terms of plays of the game. This is it.
Bounce, and it is recovered by the Warriors.
And that is your ball game,
that
ladies
will
and gentlemen.
end it.
How about those Warriors?
Coming in on the road, a hostile environment. And they did exactly what they came here to do. They're going to leave here with a massive victory, and that's a statement maker right there. That's a statement
What I've
win.
been waiting to say all night long. St. Pius will take the field offensively and go into victory formation.
Might be the 2 best words in football. Victory formation.
St. Pius goes on the road in the first week and will clinch a massive road victory to get this season started. There's the knee.
One more, it seemed. Yep, I mean, one more snap, and that will end it. The Pius faithful that travel here tonight are getting loud.
Sportsmanship on the field, which we do like to see, some handshaking, little pats on the fanny.
It was truly a war. I mean, they gained each other's respect here tonight. It was a war of attrition.
And that's what we're seeing here. 2 Catholic schools showing the sportsmanship Father led with tonight in the opening prayer, and we're seeing it play out.
The final snap, the final knee, and that will effectively end it. Your St. Pius, the 10th Warriors, go on the road at Rockhurst, and they will leave victorious, 23-17.
Big celebration on the opposite side of the field. Closer this side, as you can imagine, a steady stream of Rockhurst fans leaving. But focusing on the field right now, a lot of respect between the 2 teams as they come through the lines. It's a long season, lots of football left to be played, but goodness gracious, what a fantastic way to start the season. What a huge victory for your Warriors.
All around, what an incredible football game to watch. I mean, it truly had everything. It had big plays. The special teams, the kick return for Rockhurst. For the Warriors, you had that crazy carom of a catch.
And they had a bounce back from a little adversity there, no pun intended, because it was called back, and they still found a way to get that ball in the end zone.
Indeed. There were timely stops. There were big plays, players stepping up on either side. I mean, it was a joy to watch tonight.
It was, and you see the offenses both doing some, proverbial ground and pound. In my brain, I go back to the Marty Schottenheimer days. We're running the football. You have Okoye, you have Word. Both teams thundered away at the line of scrimmage, trying to establish the line of scrimmage and run the football. And then they start to open it up. Big plays, big passes, trying to push the ball down the field. To your point, that's a little bit of everything. And then defensively, you have the secondary of St. Pius stepping up. You have the defensive line stepping up. Linebackers crowding the line of scrimmage. Student section right now, again, going absolutely nuts.
They are going nuts. You love to see it.
And the players are going over there to soak that up.
Incredible.
We finish the day today. Friday, August 28th, the same way we started it with the pep rally this morning. All the energy, the love from the student section. The fight song is being thundered away over there. It feels really good right now. Every day's a great day to be a Warrior, but right now it feels super.
What a night. What a night. Well, for me, AJ Calcara, my father, Tony Calcara, we're going to be signing off. Your Warriors, 23-17 victory. 1-0. We will see you
next week
at St. Michael, the Archangel.
Another Catholic school showdown.
Fighting for the Crystal Cup.
Crystal Cup. Let's bring it back to St. Pius. Keep it at St. Pius where it belongs. It's been a pleasure, son.
Yep, of course.
Until next week, we are signing off, Warrior Nation. God bless. Good night. It's a great day to be a Warrior.